Doomed to repeat the endless cycle, Michael and David repeat Sonic 1 on the Master System for the nth time.
Yeah, we've had many technical issues, including netplay breaking, and more recently with our new method, which almost works perfectly, sound echoing.
And we've had experiences with that in the past, and we'd like to avoid that if at all possible.
Yeah, though the unfortunate thing means David won't get to hear the music later on, so if I sort of make a point to it and David has no idea what I'm talking about, that'll be why.
Yeah, I'll probably watch this back on YouTube, so I'll hear it. It's all good.
But yeah, basically the reason I like this version is, well, because of the differences really. Like Bridge Zone and Jungle Zone, which are two of my favourite portable zones. I just think they have really great music, and I just love Jungle Zone as well.
Alright, don't put it in.
Stop. And yeah, these stages are just for continues and lives, they're not finals. You'll find those in stages, like one in each zone. It depends on the zone whether it's at 1 or 2.
You know what these remind me of? Do you remember Marshmallow Flumps?
Yeah, I used to think the exact same thing.
Yeah,
they look just like them.
No Chaos Emerald for you!
I think it's always Robotnik on the sign at the end there. But yeah, also 11th Zone on this actually has better music. Sorry, David. And
you know what? In any of the takes that we've done before, you've never once talked about the music, and now that I can't hear shit, it's all you're fucking talking about. I hate you.
No,
Why do you do this shit to me?
I've mentioned 11th Zone music being way better than the original, and also the fact the boss isn't a runaway boss, it's an actual boss. It's also completely underwater, but don't worry, you don't need to get bubbles. What do you think this is, Sonic CD?
No, I'm thinking this is one of your ROM packs.
And in case someone asks, like you have on previous takes, that monitor with the arrow is basically these games' checkpoints. You hit those, you spawn back there if you die, and you can hit it again, and yeah.
This right here is one of the favourite points for the game to have desynced.
Yeah.
This whole area with all the emeralds and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So, am I correct in thinking that this game is identical on the Game Gear?
It is, other than Sonic sprites, and you can't see as much like forward because the resolution on the Game Gear was smaller, so you couldn't quite see as much going on.
Right, yeah.
But yeah, the sprites were different. I have no idea why, because Sonic 2 for Game Gear went back to using these sprites, which are the same ones used in Sonic 2 Master System. Used some really ugly ones on Game Gear. I might link to a sprite sheet in the description. But funny enough, sorry, Karen.
No, you're good.
On Mario Kart DS, I don't know if you can remember, but you could sort of draw your own picture icon thing that goes on your cart.
Oh yeah, you can do something similar in Animal Crossing.
Oh right, no, on Mario Kart DS I actually did basically this sprite standing with like a grass and flower in the background. So I've got like Master System Sonic 1 Sonic on my cart on Mario Kart DS.
Oh, how nice.
Probably take a picture and show you sometime. Might even put that in the description as well.
That would be cool. Yeah, they took that feature out in later Mario Karts.
Yeah, I mean, it was the only one that had it, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I think it was a good thing, but you know, I think they might have realized, oh, people are putting copyrighted stuff here. No, there was just enough for him to put the sprite and a couple other bits to make it not plain.
Or in my case, there was just enough for him to draw a dick.
Seriously?
Oh, come on, I was like a teenager. Everyone does it.
You were like a teenager, but were you a teenager?
Well, I was the alien equivalent of my home planet of a teenager.
Yeah, another couple of things I like about this game, which I haven't mentioned on this take. You keep your shields between acts, which I find good. And what I
You don't
find
get any rings, so...
well, yeah, on boss stages on this you don't get rings. On the Game Gear one you can actually jump up and reach them. Which is
I just find this boss really underwhelming.
Yeah, I mean, it is a first boss, but even so.
It is basically what he uses to flee from me most of the time.
He's just using it as like, hey, you can't hit me, let me come closer, I bet you can't hit me. Oh god, you hit me.
See if you can make it through here, Sonic.
Yeah, basically. But yeah, each boss has a sort of life hidden somewhere. The 11th one was actually a bit of a dip to get to because you're underwater and you sort of have to go between spikes. You're probably more likely to lose the life than to get the life.
Yeah. Sometimes it's just not worth the risk.
Yeah. I mean, Green Hill isn't the only stage, well, name and theme used from the original Sonic one, but Green Hill is the only one with the same tune, but obviously in 8-bit. Labyrinth and Scrap Brain are completely different in music and obviously layout as well.
Bridgestone has a lot of hilltop stuff.
Sure does, and well, like in previous take that we've since scrapped, you'll see that the boss is basically the hilltop boss before the hilltop boss, but less lava and fire and stuff.
How many Chaos Emeralds here?
6.
6. Not
Yeah.
7.
Nope, just 6. 1 in each zone.
Alright.
What are the zones again? Green Hill, Ridge, Jungle.
Nicely done.
Thank you. Labyrinth, Scrap Brain, and Skybase. Oh yeah, I got over 100 rings, so loop back to 0, so I ended with 6.
Oh god, it's Sonic Labyrinth all over again. Please put Sonic Labyrinth up for this, otherwise I'm gonna look like a dick.
So Labyrinth is up.
Oh yeah.
You watched
okay,
it all.
now I just look like a dick in general. Thanks, Mikey.
You're welcome. But you watched all 5 parts in Skype calls.
I did.
They're moving levels. You did. I
was
could
on
hear
the
it.
Play.
Yeah, you were on the net play, but then you watched all 5 parts back.
Oh, the recapping. Yeah, I did. Sorry, I didn't understand what you meant there. It's late and I've had quite a few drinks.
To recap and laugh at everyone. You're making yourself look like an alcoholic on these videos.
It just so happens that when we net play, I'm having a good day and I'm having a few drinks. I'm not an alcoholic.
Apparently 8-bit games equals alcohol.
You speak to me every day, you know I don't drink all the time.
I'm sorry, what? I think that's a lie. No, I'm joking.
When was the last time I drank?
Tonight.
Before tonight!
I don't know, a few days ago.
Exactly. I'm not an alcoholic. An alcoholic would be fucking pouring all that shit on their cornflakes.
You mean you don't?
Okay, one time in college. Yeah, you get that life. Get good.
Just plain blue water.
I love how cute all the enemies are on this version.
Fucking tiny. Sonic 1 chibi version.
So this was your first game, right? Oh no, it was CJ's first game.
Yeah. Was it Yeah, I think it was CJ's first game.
Yeah, he's been with us here for a couple of failed takes too.
Yeah, and no, my first game was Sonic 2.
Which version?
Mega Drive.
Wow.
And then it was Sonic 1. And this was very early as well, but I'm pretty sure Sonic 2 was my first. It's what I remember as my first, but that Sonic 1 and this are... yeah.
Mine was Super Mario World.
That was a great game to start with.
Yeah. Do you know what my first Sonic game was?
I don't know, Sonic 3 and Knuckles.
Sonic R.
Oh, nice. Some Diamond in the Sky shit right there.
I got Sonic R for PC,
Did you get hooked on that there soundtrack?
I got hooked on everything about Sonic R. You know, everyone's gonna give me shit for this, but I fucking love Sonic R.
Huh.
You know, I've seen the JonTron review. I love JonTron, but I can see where it's coming from, but I love it.
I love it as well. I mean, it was a Formula 1 game until like 6 months before it was released, and it definitely feels it. I just ran through that before. Anyway,
Yeah, I love Sonic R. Can we do a playthrough of that somehow? Is there any way that we could do that?
I think I have it on PC somewhere.
Does it work on Windows, whatever you're running?
7. If not, I could do a compatibility thing. I think I remember on my old computer, some of the sound effects, like the rain and the footsteps, didn't work, but then they did on a new computer. But I have to see if I can find it. But if I can find it, we can. No,
There's no way we could net play it and do a race against each other.
no, that would suck. So they should really re-release it with.
That would be fantastic. Come on, Sega. You did Sonic the Fighters.
Yeah, we should really play that online sometime. I mean, I don't know about recording, but just play in general.
Yeah.
Maybe Blazy
Well,
Bleezy will help.
Yeah, you could capture it, I guess.
True.
Anyway, back to this. We should talk more about this game.
We should.
So tell me more about like when you were growing up with this.
Not really sure what to.
Like, why did you play this so much? Like, what about this was so good to you?
I don't know, just really liked it, and then, you know, as I got better, it's a nice sort of quick thing.
Is there anything about this game that you don't like?
Well, other than the fact your rings go back to 0, I'm not too sure.
What about when you lose the rings?
Oh yeah, you can't do it again, that's kind of annoying. And there was something else. Oh, Act 2 of this zone isn't too great, because you go up platforms, and as you go up, if you go down you die.
You crafty little bastard! Did you find that by yourself back in the day?
Yeah. Way before the internet. I was young, I was playing it on the original, well, on the Master System too. It was actually built in, didn't need the cartridge or anything. I fucking love this log. Fucking void it.
I can't say I'd heard of a Master System actually until about the early 2000s. About the same time I discovered that the 32X existed.
I discovered that 32X way after. I wonder how much further I can ride this, I keep forgetting.
I was talking about my first Sonic game and stuff briefly. I should probably clarify. I did actually play Sonic R in like 1996, and then I went back and I actually got a Mega Drive, and it actually had a Sega CD add-on with it, and I got that for 25 quid.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it was Electronics Boutique back in the day. It's now Game, but yeah, I got it from there, and I basically got Sonic 1, 2, 3, and CD blasted off within about a year and a half.
That's pretty awesome. No, we had Sonic 1 and 2. We used to borrow Sonic 3 from a local video store. Like, you know, rent it out for like a week and such at a time. And then my brother bought Sonic and Knuckles, and we locked it on with that. But then eventually one time we went to sort of rent it, and someone had actually bought it, because not long before that they'd started selling the game they were renting.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So someone bought it, and eventually my brother bought another Sonic 3 cartridge from a game station in Bognor, Littlehampton, something like that. But it ended up not working. My brother kept it, and then it eventually got thrown away, but...
Would it just not boot at all, or was it like glitching?
No, just black screen.
Yeah, no, there's nothing you can do for that.
I think that was it. I mean, heck, he might watch this anyway, he'll probably confirm. Yeah, it shows 16 lives there, but in the game it'll just show 9.
No, it was a like a mythical entity for me as a kid.
What?
I can't remember. remember how I knew about it. I must have seen an ad for it on TV, or maybe it was on I'm thinking it was more likely on a VHS tape. Sonic Jam.
Yeah, I mean, that was sort of something for me as well. I mean, I never played it. I still never have, but
No.
then
At the time, though, in the adverts, I'm fairly sure all they show was the 3D overworld.
yeah, I mean, I never
So
had.
I thought it was a fully fledged 3D Sonic, you know.
Yeah, same. I never had a Saturn, but when I did hear about it, I thought it was a 3D Sonic game, and it looked really awesome. But no, it just turned out to be a compilation with a 3D overworld. But I do remember that had an easy mode for Sonic 1 that included a spin dash.
Yeah, it did. Which was, I believe, the first instance of a Sonic 1 version having a spin dash.
Yeah.
Oh, you know the Sonic 2 version of this?
Yeah.
Are you going to play that at some point?
I was going to, yeah. The Master System one, not the Game Gear one, because...
Yeah. Does that have the
Yeah.
spin dash?
No, it doesn't. And that still came out after Sonic 2, but no, it doesn't have spin dash.
Oh, is that the one where, like, Tails gets kidnapped or something?
Yeah, basically the whole story premise is Tails gets kidnapped, and to be able to actually get the good ending, you have to have all the emeralds. And that's collecting all the emeralds in levels previous, and then defeating Silver Sonic, he'll only drop the last one if you got all the previous ones. It was a pretty harsh requirement because a couple are quite hard to get.
I still haven't played Sonic Blast.
Yeah, you will eventually, don't worry.
You're making me dread it.
Yes, I am. I mean, some people might not even know what we're on about, but they would have heard about the fact you're going to play it from Labyrinth, and if not, they're in for a surprise. I mean, whose channel is that going to go on? Mine or yours? I mean, yeah.
I'm cool with all this kind of stuff.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
I can't remember the last video I put on my channel was. Oh no,
Had that.
dubs on mine.
Yeah. That abomination. What do you reckon? Do you think we should cover some hacks at some point? Or...
Your hacks? Or general?
I was thinking general, but... Yeah.
Yeah, then we risk ripping off Mega G-Wolf.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Plus then you have to ask permission to use them, and
Come on.
I'm cool with you shitting out abominations though.
Yeah. You know, once I actually get stuff done.
What is this, Kirby Canvas Curse? Holy fuck. This is very basic.
Yeah, but I still like it. It's actually pretty easy to fuck up. I'm doing quite well.
Nicely done.
Yep.
What I like is because of the low frame rate, it's actually just showing a walking shield.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, and the screen share.
Just a shield with legs.
That is brilliant. Yeah, he's watching this through screen share, so he's getting a bit of a slightly low frame rate, but it doesn't really matter because it doesn't affect the recording. What, Labyrinth?
At the top now.